Remember the invisibility.
Yeah.
Messiah Oli Klipae.
Okay, I'm back. How are we doing? Am I dead yet?
You're still standing.
Because of your relentless rage, we had 3 or 4 lines of the burning effect was refreshed, but you didn't were reduced to 0 hit points because of relentless rage. How long do you have of this? 3 rounds. You should refresh the rage before it ends.
I'll be fine. It's refreshing fire. Keeps you alive.
Well, it's good that Hobo's got a shield now.
Does he?
He's got a warm shield.
He's got a warm shield. Hey, it's almost my turn. That was good timing on my part, wasn't it?
The best.
Of course, you still have to extinguish the fire and then die some more, maybe. If you count 9, what, Gray? It's more than 9. If you're counting elementals, there's more than 9. Might be 9 on the screen. So you got some there. There's what? I count 6, 7, 8,
And
9
you just count
there.
the ones that's surrounding you.
Yeah, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29? We're seeing 29 monsters at the time. It's going well.
We just have to reach the blue square.
Yeah, just. Hobo, less burning, more running. Speaking of, I can't move.
I would drink a potion because you have one.
Say again?
You have 1 hit point, you know.
I know. The rage is keeping me up. I had to put out the fire,
Angry
though.
to die.
Yep, too angry to die. At least I hope that's what it's for. Pray for it going cold? Yeah, sadly, our sorcerer went the fire route, and we don't have any cold stuff. I used up all of mine. So much for disadvantage.
0.
Oh, but you're not down again, are you? No, you're not down yet.
No, it was a 0 hit though.
Yeah,
Nice.
your warm shield retaliates with fire damage.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, do you have the elemental shield? Hobo?
I casted a shield, elemental shield spell.
Yeah, that's
Do
to keep.
cold, I could do cold or warm.
You should have went
So
cold.
heal- Well, it was heal is to shield against cold or shield against warm.
And you went shield against.
Warm.
But it's doing fire damage?
No, it's a warm shield, so you're resistant to cold and retaliate with fire. You want a cold shield, which protects you from heat and retaliates with cold.
Right. Oh, look, I'm dying. I'm actually dead this time because they actually hit me.
You've seen worse.
I'm dying. Yeah, the fire shield keeps you warm, the cold shield keeps you cool, and when they hit you, they take cold damage when it's a cold shield, and take fire damage when it's a heat shield.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this one.
Same way I got out of it. You lay down on the ground and they set you on fire. Not necessarily in that order. But the good news is they should be leaving me alone now. Assume advanced fighting position, fetal position, yes. Only way to get out of fighting, the fetal position.
For Revivify, do I have to be beside the person? Or
Yes.
line of sight?
Yes, you have to be touching them. You have to be within hand's reach, so it's right next to them.
Okay. Next round then.
Can you heal?
Yeah, I
from
can heal
there?
Gimpy. I can heal Gimpy.
Just let me be the distraction. Do you have another heal left, out of curiosity?
Yeah, no, I can heal you.
No, I mean a heal, not the cure wounds stuff.
Well, I did a dash, so I can't do that heal anymore.
No, I don't. No, not necessarily this round, but
Yeah,
you,
I can still cast. I can cast it next
okay.
round.
Okay.
I can't remember if that's contact or if that's
I
range.
think the big heal call spell is
Touch.
touch.
Yeah, most of the big heals are touches.
I can do healing word. That'll probably get you.
That'll just get me dead because I'm still burning, so I need a couple of hit points to play around with.
Okay, so I will next round get Hurricane up, and then the one after that, a heal over to you.
If you can reach me, but they should be breaking up. There should be room because they should be going after Hobo.
There are so many enemies between Jeff and me turn-wise. I mean, I have an invisibility scroll, but I don't think I get to use it.
How close are you guys?
Yeah, I'd be
And-
able to use the revivify. Maybe I can do a heal after that, but we'll see. Or a healing type spell.
Revivify scroll should be main action, and then you can use your bonus action to heal Gimpy.
The bonus action is going to be a little heal and not be a waste because the burning on me will kill me. So the heal.
Well, you can upscale healing word
Yeah,
even
I
as a
could do
bonus
that too.
action.
it's still a waste. I wouldn't do that.
Everything else he has to get in range of you.
But they should be moving away. Because
Well, Hope was going to be down in 2 or 3 rounds, anyways.
almost fine. Okay, maybe he's not. You probably won't.
Keep on dodging.
You've got to extinguish that fire.
Then I can't move.
I know. That's. But the thing is, you're not taking any fire damage now either, though. It's a. You can't do anything else. It's.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the extinguish is a full turn. Unfortunately.
Yeah, that's just.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I've been doing it for the last 10 turns. So you got to choose: drink a potion, attack, extinguish the fire. It's a no-win situation there. And on fire again. Is there any way to stop that burning? Condition on fire was refreshed. Stains. Rectinol? I don't know what that's supposed to be. Say I'm still taking damage because I'm burning. Did I just get a double failure on the death stuff?
Yes.
So I'm gonna die.
Yeah, this was the standard roll, the turn-based, and then you have to roll because you got damaged.
And I only have 1 revivified scroll.
No,
Uh-oh.
I'm done. I'm done.
Is Hobo? No, you're not done yet. You're almost there. Still got a hit point left. Stops, that burning. Oh, no, not that stuff. Wrong type of stuff. I don't think that works here. The good news, Hobo, the good news, Hobo, is there's more coming to see you. You made lots of friends. You're very popular.
Have lots of light.
We're keeping you warm.
Very bright around you.
So, do we just want to admit defeat and try again?
Well,
I
it's
mean,
gonna
until we're all dead.
It's gonna go pretty quick from this point now.
Is it?
I want to see what happens.
It's going to say everybody's dead. Game over.
Because you were quite optimistic at the start. So you said, we got this. And I think we still might have this.
Well, I didn't actually know this was going to happen with all these elementals running around. If I had known this ahead of time, I would not have said it was going to be fine. Because they get a lot of reinforcements fairly quickly.
I think the last batch came in at turn 16. I think we have everything on. That's it. We can do this.
No problem. When you just a couple of fire zombies walking around, we'll be all set. The fire zombies being us, of course.
So do I go heal Gimpy or do I resurrect Hurricane?
Start with the Revivify scroll and then ranged healing word as high as you can level it up on Gimpy.
Yeah, that's probably the way to go.
If the reading the scroll doesn't eat up the bonus turn for the bonus action for the heal.
It did.
Hurricane's gonna die.
Yeah, but I can heal him. Next turn. I can heal Ovia next turn.
If there's an next turn.
Oh no, what happened to Optimistic Gimpy?
Optimistic Gimpy has left the building, I think. He doesn't like the fire. Fire sucks. Not a fan of fire.
Just don't die.
Trying not to. But pretty close.
So they ignore 2 HP hobo and go for me? Nope, there's an attack.
There's plenty to get you both, don't worry. Transforming rolled out, damn right.
We need you.
Told you. But now you got, a couple of rounds before you're dead.
Must have hurt.
Do you have a mass healing
You
word
need to get up
over
and step away from the computer.
still?
That was really bad.
Matt, oh.
Yeah, I think I had one of those somewhere.
Because sadly you can't do one cure cure wounds on a main action and then still a healing word on a bonus action. That's not possible as far as I know.
Yep, you are correct.
I'm done with the double hit.
And because you're burning twice.
Yeah, that's a killer. That's a real killer. Oh, I'm dead. I had the third failure. So I think we're done.
Yeah, I think we're done.
The option says Jafina's options are cast, raise dead. So you have a charge left, it seems.
Oh, well, okay. I didn't see it. Or is it on that stupid rod that I got?
I think there are only healing spells.
Oh,
No, I think it actually might have a revivify on it. I think that I think the staff of healing actually can do revivifies.
Well, we'll see in a sec.
Oh, it says raise dead is the only option left.
Well, that's it. Yeah.
Before, for me, it says the revivify.
Okay, well, we'll see in a minute.
Like the only one who's not burning is Jeff.
What level is Ray's dead?
6 or 7.
It's quite high, yeah.
So I got to heal at 6, and 7 is a thunderstorm.
See, oh, yeah, it's a spell you have to memorize, so... So if you get... Yeah.
If you hadn't prepared it, we would have had a game over.
Check your staff, though. The healing staff. Is that...
So the healing staff is Cure Wounds, Less Restoration, and Mass Cure Wounds.
Oh, I thought it was better than that. Mass
And
Cure
use
Wounds.
power, I just have Turn Undead and well, I should do my Divine Intervention. I'm never going to do that. Now's the time.
This
I'm
would
going to
be-
do Divine Intervention.
This would be the time to do it. Probably won't
All
work.
right, see what happens. Select
what
the
to aim?
position. What does that mean?
I don't know. Never used it before.
Can you aim on me, or the fire elemental, or Gimpy?
No, you can't aim it on a person. I can only aim it at an open area. So I'm going to aim it just beside Hurricane.
And failure.
My God.
16% chance. Not even close. 16% chance is actually really good, though. Oh, it's 1% per level. That's what that is. It's 1% per level. So actually, 16% is not that horrible, actually. It's almost a 1 in 5, so it's actually not that bad. Cast Divine Intervention of Divine Intervention casting. Yes. So I think we're done. Unless this works. Didn't work on Gimpy because Gimpy's dead. But Hobo's still alive. Burning on the ground. Hurricane's on the ground burning.
Unless someone has a reviv or the scroll on them, because I don't have it on me.
If you hover over the portrait in the turn order from Gimpy, it says revive options, Lil Jafina's cast Raise Dead.
And how come, why can't I see it in the options? That's weird.
I think it's because that's the only way you can bring me back is to Raise Dead, which is Revivify. But it doesn't mean you actually can do it.
Revivify and Raise Dead are two different spells.
I understand that, but the Raise Dead... But when you hover over my portrait, it says Raise Dead? Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Because I can't see my own portrait, so...
Maybe because Raise Dead can revive you after X amount of time, it counts in that we, however, get the opportunity to rest so he can refresh the spell and then cast it. Because he can revivify only after 10 turns. Raise Dead, 14,400 turns it says.
Yeah, if Raise Dead is a really long period of time.
144,000 turns. Rounds, sorry.
I think in... let's see, back in the old days, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, I think Raise Dead could bring people back that have been dead for decades, if I remember right.
From this week, don't get too long rest to get you up.
You have to survive first.
We can beat that. What is here?
Gimpy has died, but may be revived by party members. Raise Dead expires in so many rounds. So the only way I can come back is Raise Dead. Revivify won't work.
Yeah, and if Jeff has no more levels, or or remembered spells open, it means he had to long rest before, and we get long rest here.
Well, if you guys can escape, that would be the plan, I guess. Is Hobo anywhere close to being escaping, though?
But wouldn't the game be over? I don't understand why it just didn't end then. If I can't cast a spell.
Because if we could rest, you can still raise him.
The game really only ends when everybody dies.
Oh, okay.
Because as long as the cleric is still alive, or somebody that can do the spell is still alive, the game's not over.
Hmm.
That's how it actually works. Now, if you were dead, it'd be a different story. Because we have no way of bringing you back. So if you guys can make it to the blue square, we might be able to get out.
But I guess we can go only one direction. We could come back to raise you.
Oh, I don't know how that would work.
Ah.
So when we try this battle again next week, how should we do it?
I was actually thinking about this during the break, and my first thought was keep Jeff and Hobo together because they're both short legs and they move at roughly the same speed. Because you only need 3 people for the first couple of sets, right? On the 3 platforms. So keep those 2 together. Hurricane's fairly fast moving, so am I. So, we can split up that way. And Hurricane can also go invisible too. So, that kind of deal. So I think that might be the better way to go. Simply keep the people of similar speeds together. And they can move from platform to platform. Instead of because I think our big issue there is we split up too much. We all 4 of us split up, and we should have at least had 2 people stick together. I think it would have been better. Just my opinion.
I can keep 2 of us invisible, great invisibility for at least 40 turns. And Jeff can keep himself invisible for how many slots of the spell level he has. And I have 1 scroll of invisibility I could give to Hobo. So we could just run around and make that stuff happen.
And then one guy has to tank hard.
No, if we are all invisible, they just floating somewhere.
Oh, but how would you get the... Sorry, I missed
Hello,
that. How would you
It is time to take a break. Go check
With the
on the dogs.
invisibility scroll?
I can twin
stream ends in
spell
1 hour.
greater invisibility on 2 of us. You can greater invisibility yourself, and we give Hobo a
That's great.
scroll of invisibility. Then we have at least 10 turns where no enemy moves, because they're just floating and waiting that something happens. And just dash the shit from platform to platform.
And double check to see in your backpack, see if you have any extra invisibility scrolls, just in case. Hobo can use scrolls, though, right? Just to make sure. Not everybody can use scrolls, but can
use some scroll.
Yeah, he can use some. He can't use everything, so we have to verify that he can actually. Yeah, we can quick save and test it that way.
He should be at least. He can use everything a wizard can use, and invisibility is a standard wizard.
But still, you have to double check before we go with that plan.
Before we start.
Yeah. And then we just have 10 rounds, which is doable because we've basically had all of them done within we were at the locations within 6 rounds, so we should be able to do it.
As long as nothing is hitting us or we attack something, we just run, dash, double dash.
And hopefully they can't see invisible, which it doesn't look like any of them can. Okay, Jeff, what were you gonna do?
Yeah, I don't have a raised dead, so
Reload before the fight. We do the invisible trick and are done in 20 minutes.
yeah.
Okay, reloading. So, where's it?
There's nothing I can do for you, so
Yeah, I know.
we're done.
Okay, fire everything's location, so autosave. I didn't do any quick saves during that fight. So we're going back about 2.5 hours in time. That's how long we've been doing this. 2.5 hours.
Yeah, and like right now it's like 1 hour left to your stream, so I think we're pretty much done.
We were close. So close.
Because if this is just taking us pretty much at the start.
But if it's just running around standing on stuff, if we're all invisible, it should go quick.
Yeah, but we won't be invisible. Because we won't have time to.
I make sorcery point twin invisibility on me and Gimpy, I guess. You have your invisibility on yourself, and I have a scroll I can give Hobo. So
Oh yeah, but you're talking about like for the start of combat, right?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I didn't go back far enough. Sorry.
So you're talking about like right at the start.
Yeah, sorry. You can go back.
If we go to like before
an enemy source.
Well, to the last spot we were able to like rest, then I can change up my spells maybe and grab like a raised dead at least, just in case.
Let's see that one.
Because if we're gonna go this far back, then we may as well go to the last time we camped, I guess.
I want to reattune a different ring.
I'm guessing this is where. There's just a number of save files to pick from, and I'm not sure which one is the right one.
Yep, I figured you might have to go back a bit. Because it's how long we've been doing this battle. It feels like 5 hours.
It was 2.5 hours. We actually started the fight at 2:31 my time, 2:31 p.m. And it's a little after 5 now, so it's been 2.5 hours.
You have to give it to the DM. He made it's interesting.
It's a different.
The only thing I don't like about that battle is those traps.
The
If you didn't
traps.
have those traps, I'd feel kind of okay, but the traps is kind of a bit much.
Okay, so I believe this is it.
Do you guys need me to do? We have enough rations.
Oh yeah.
Plenty. Oh yeah, it's right before we rested, I guess.
Okay, so I still got the one scroll of Revivify. Okay.
Oh yeah, check your backpacks. See what else everybody has. So
The scroll of invisibility goes to Hobo.
you get an entangle, a fog cloud, and a hypnotic pattern for scrolls.
I got a potion of flying as well. Who wants that? That might come in handy later.
It's good for an hour.
Hobo.
But who wants it?
You should have it. You should have
I
it.
cannot cast invisibility.
There we go. Plan ruined. Okay, so
That's odd.
so you tried casting, it doesn't work.
No. Yep. I click on it, and it won't give me cast invisibility.
When you hover over the button, it should then say the character the spell is not in the spellbook category of this character or class. Something of the.
This scroll is not compatible with this character spell list.
There you go.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
There you go.
So if Gimpy could read a scroll, I could cast invisibility on us both.
Gimpy doesn't do magic of any kind. He's a barbarian.
Why are you carrying scrolls with you?
Because I loot them.
Oh.
I loot them and then I hand them off to you guys when you're close enough. Tangle, you guys don't do fog cloud. That's maybe a
I mean,
sorcerer
if
thing.
Jeff could read the scroll, he could cast his, which he has to concentrate on somebody else, I guess. Or does the scroll reading trigger concentration?
It triggers concentration.
Yeah.
It is still. It's as if you're casting the spell. So if it's concentration, it's concentration.
Someone equips and pumps up his AC so insanely.
And has fire resistance.
Oh, Hobo, you're going to want to use their shield, but use the cold version. Use the cold shield. Because that's good for like 10 minutes or an hour, something like that. It's got a decent length. I think it's 10 minutes. You're going to want to use that. Because it won't, what does it do? It'll protect you from the fire damage. And it'll also, anytime somebody one of the fire elementals hit you, they'll take cold damage from it too.
It's 10 minutes.
10 minutes, yeah, so don't do it yet. But you definitely want to use that.
I do need to attune an item.
Okay.
We should make a long rest anyway. I'm missing some spell slots.
Okay. But we're not doing the invisibility thing, right? We can't.
Well, 3 of us can go invisible.
But that one guy, he's just gonna get swarmed.
Give it to me. I'll go non-invisible. But give me the potion of flying.
Yeah, okay.
Because that way I can fly up and avoid some of it.
But it triggers concentration. If they hit you hard enough, you will fall, right?
I don't know. I think potions work differently that way.
Okay.
Because I'm not
If it
actually
counts-
casting a spell. I'm not sure, but it'll be fine. I'm not going to be falling that far, so it doesn't
If
matter.
it counts as an ability, then you're fine.
Yeah.
What's regenerate? Touch creature and stimulate its natural healing ability. Target 1. Range touch. Properties healing spell. It's not a concentration.
It's not.
Does that give regeneration to somebody?
Yeah.
I think he gets 5 or 10 rounds, 5 hit points per turn, regeneration, something like that.
What does it say? Does it say how much it actually heals?
When you hover over the spell and hit the Alt button, it should.
1 sec. Let's see. Touch creature, stimulate, blah blah blah. Attack around range. Duration instant. Casting. Spell effects 48 plus 15 healing. Grants regenerating. Regain 1 hit point every turn for up to an hour.
Yep. There you
Oh
go.
yeah,
That's regen.
One per turn, but an upfront heal of 48. What did
Yeah.
it say?
48 plus 15.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Okay, I'll grab that too then.
What are the other choices for that level?
I had Divine Word, but I'm grabbing now for level 7 Regenerate and Resurrection. I kept the heal.
And that staff had group, was it Cure Wounds? That's an area effect heal that you don't have to touch people, I don't think.
I mean, we saw the maximum number of enemies. We could also, I give Hobo and Gimpy just haste. We stay a bit back and support them, and we shred them all.
We won't shred them all. There's too many of them, though. It's only one extra attack. It's not that much, because all it takes is 1 or 2 misses and you're all effed up. So
I say over half of the time we were just running. If we would be fighting, we could get them down maybe.
Yeah, because they stopped coming after what round?
I think
16?
16.
instead of haste, though, if you do the double invisibility, give the invisibility to Hobo because he gets 1 more attack than me without haste. With the great invisibility, all his attacks will be with advantage, so he should be hitting more often.
Oh, that's
The little-
weird. I had Raised Dead. It's a level 5 spell.
What is? Revivify?
Raised Dead.
Oh, Raised Die is fine. Okay.
I don't know why it wasn't popping up on...
Because you didn't have it memorized.
But I had it check marked.
Oh, did you?
Or no more charges on level
Yeah.
5.
Oh, that's why I didn't even see it. And then, oh no.
Yeah, you used up all the charges. It happens.
But
Yeah, but then I
sometimes
could
if
have
you
went to a
can,
higher level.
then you have a grayed out casting symbol with a
Yeah.
little plus or arrow up in it.
I would have noticed that. I thought.
Nah, you'd be surprised what you miss. Trust me, I know.
But if I cast invisibility
little-
on Hobo, then he have to run after those flying fucks, and he has stubby legs
So, Hobo.
because they don't see him and run away or run after us.
So, the question, Hobo, do you have any cold damage spells other than the shield? The elemental shield?
I have the shield, and I have one spell, one scroll of Cold Spear.
Cold sphere?
Yes.
What? Oh, we don't know what that actually does because we don't get the description there, do we? On a scroll.
Hang on.
Yeah. So you don't have. That's right. You're a wizard. You have to. It's,
Okay, yeah, nice. You
Has
raised it.
Freezing Sphere.
yeah, I don't remember what freezing sphere does. It's kind of like I think freezing sphere is kind of like a fireball, but
Flaming.
ice. Yeah,
Flaming Spear.
yeah. Oh, it's like flaming.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
It's a concentration spell. It's kind of awkward to use, especially in this
Raise Dead,
situation.
it's one of those spells that you can't raise the spell level for. So if I use all the level 5s, would I still be able to use Raise Dead for using a higher level slot? Or I don't think so now. Can you? Because there's no plus sign beside Raise Dead. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm thinking if I use up all my level 5 slots, then I won't be able to cast it.
Yeah,
I don't think
maybe
so.
you can't up level it. Yeah.
I don't. Some spells can't be up leveled, so I would go with probably safe. Be safe and sorry. Don't burn all the charges, but hopefully we don't die. That's a better solution.
I kind of think that maybe if we put ourselves in a good spot, we could fight it out.
Yeah, and the question still is, do I go double invisibility or double haste?
Yeah, it depends. Do we kill first before we move into the next?
If you go on attack, I should do haste because invisibility means the other both players get swarmed.
Well,
But then
I'm just
we-
throwing
but
things
then we-
out there.
Then we pick a location to fight from for pretty much the entire fight until we whittle them down to.
But you won't.
Well,
Remember, they keep getting reinforcements. You're not going to get all of them.
yeah, but it stops. It stopped at what, 16?
Oh, reinforcements?
Yeah.
Do we really want to go 16 rounds? That's a long time.
I know, but then that's a long time of us sort of fighting like in one spot, more kind of coordinated, rather than split up all over the place trying to dodge. Like
My-
it's going to be, we're just going to be running into the same issue again. pretty
Was
much.
the other issue though is there's no choke points. There's no we can set up in a hallway somewhere. There's nothing to do that here. They'll surround us, and they've got flying the flying reptile things that come in. They do their attacks and they leave, and some of them do have range attacks too. So I don't think standing your ground here is the smart thing to do. I mean, the guy who created this says don't do that. So when the person who makes it says you don't want to do that, you probably shouldn't. I mean, you might be able to be successful, but I have a feeling to run out of magic, and I don't know.
Too bad there's no, you can change like the firewall to cold or something.
So we just
All right.
we just dash to everything.
Well, like I said, I think probably the better way to do it, if we're going to do the dash thing or running to everywhere, is have Jeff and Hobo stick together because they're moving at roughly the same speed. And then, because I run faster than Jeff or Hobo, and Hurricane can fly, so he can hopefully move a little bit faster. Who knows? And plus he can go invisible. So Hurricane can still do the invisibility thing, and everybody else run around not invisible. So you can always do that. And that way the elementals can pick who they're going to be after. And we have a better idea where to go now too, on how it works. So, and that freezing sphere is an 8-cell radius sphere of cold energy that deals 10d6 cold damage to any creature in the area of effect. 8-cell radius, so it's 16 diameter. That's huge.
It's a boom. That's it. It's not something that stays and you can move like the flaming sphere. It's just an attack spell.
Right. It's
Boom, that's it.
it's a big ass fireball, but instead of fire, it's ice,
Right.
which would be very effective here. But you only get one of them. 10d6, so decent amount. It'll kill a lot of the smaller ones. Be interesting. If anything, that would be something. That's a scroll that Hurricane can use. That scroll.
I guess so. And I just realized I should short rest or long rest to change my staff.
And I really don't need those potions on me anymore, so I got these 2 potions of superior healing. Who wants that?
I would take it.
Superior healing. Do I have one of those?
Okay, I'm going to keep the basic healing remedy on me then.
Okay. I have.
And for the flying, potion of flying, who wants that?
If we're not doing the invisibility thing and leave me as the decoy, I think you should take it. That way you can avoid stuff if necessary by flying.
You mean me, Jeff?
Yes,
Keep
Jeff should use that one because Hurricane's already flying, and having the cleric fly to get out of range of some attacks if necessary. You know, unless you're going to be running around invisible, then it's a different story.
I'm going to be running around invisible.
Okay, then you don't need to use it.
Because I'm not going to last very long if...
Right. It doesn't. It just says flying doesn't really help me and Hobo a whole lot. So.
Okay, then I will use it.
Now speaking of. Okay. So do we need another rest is what I heard?
Yep.
Short or long?
Attunement changes.
Okay.
Since the Staff of Fire doesn't work here, I changed to the Wand of Fear. I guess I will need 2.
Oh, Wand of Fear should work on these things.
That's it.
Oh yeah, it does because I'm fearing them with my attacks. So yeah, that Wand of Fear should work. And it should be I think it's a cone attack, or is it an individual?
A single fear takes 1 charge, and I have Cone of Fear that takes 2 charges. The Wand have 7 charges.
I have one of those wands too. Jeff, you want it? Or do you have a attunement slot issue?
I do not have an attunement. Or wait a minute. Well, what good is necrotic resistance? Yeah, shit. I could use it, I guess.
Okay, gave it to you. Hobo want a potion of giant strength, fire. Only 25 strength. Lasts for an hour.
Yeah, sure.
Are we fighting, or are we doing it as fast as possible without fighting?
I would say... Oops, I'm going wrong buttons. I would say get it done as fast as possible. Fight if you have to, but try to avoid it if you can.
So, pretty much same as what we were doing before.
Yes, but now we have a better idea what to do.
Okay, I'm going to need a short rest attune.
Okay.
That's odd. Why did...
What?
Huh. Click on remove and it's not removing it.
Oh, it's got that bug again.
Yeah.
Needs multiple rests.
Yeah, I'll need one more rest, I guess.
Okay.
It's not letting me.
Not letting you clear it?
It's not letting me clear it.
Hmm.
Maybe if I try the other ones. Well, no, it's. I don't know.
Try to remove everything.
Yeah, I was thinking of that. And then, well, if you guys want to do all those rests, well, I'll see what happens. Okay, I'll start doing the other ones. Well, let me remove it.
What are you trying to remove?
The necrotic ring. It's got that issue with the doubling.
Oh.
Maybe do one more short rest and we'll see what happens. I don't know. I'll need one more rest.
Resting.
Yeah, usually when I remove something, the crown takes the spot, and then I have double crown. Then I have to remove the crown. Next rest, I take the item I really want, and then again add the crown in the last slot, so it can take 2.
It won't let me remove it. I click on remove. Are you sure you want to remove this attunement to this item? I click yes. And it just stays there. Oh well. Well, I guess I don't really need the +1 saving throws and +1 AC, I guess. Since they're going to be invisible. And I'll need more short rests, I guess.
So we split into teams, the 2 small ones, the 2 dragons, and one of each is invisible. I go invisible, Jeff goes invisible.
Yep, and I'll need one more rest, sorry.
You'll be very rested.
Alright, I'm good now.
Okay.
So considering the time, do you want to start that now, or do you want to do that for next week?
I think it's going to take us more than a half hour. Just a hint. Just a guess. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll just wait until next week. I think that'd be better off. Yeah.
Could we kill Kenny first? Kenny the Mad?
Kill him. Unfortunately, you can't attack him, so.
You suck, Kenny.
I don't need your help to stabilize the planar boundary. Stuff. You want fight? Why should we help you? You jerk. Are you calling quits on this whole operation? Do you want to get to Nesnia or not? Must be do. Reach the boundary, blah blah, stuff. Okay.
Alright, I'm done.
Okay, so shall we discuss what we might be playing next week after we're done with this? I thought we were going to finish this week, but obviously I wasn't expecting this.
It might take us a couple of tries.
I know, that's what I mean, like that. Troublemaker?
Who started the fight?
German. The German did.
I was searching in the dark for the
Oh,
torches, and I saw them, and then I want to scroll back, and I hit the mouse button. And I wasn't quick enough to, because I was moving.
Yep. It's okay.
Yeah, we can discuss what we want to do for next week. Or the one after this. I like the suggestion from Hurricane.
Which one was that?
No, I have to look. 1 sec.
Is that the
Ode to Yendor.
okay? That one, yeah. And then the other one, what was the other one? The one with the custom graphic for it.
The monkey business?
The monkey. I don't trust that one. Reading the description, I went, wow, that sounds awfully kind of almost familiar. It's not the same. It's a different, maker, but man, it sounds like the same vein as far as what to expect. So that one I'm very distrusting of. So,
Yeah, the Veil Ode to Yonder or whatever that is.
yeah, that one should be fine because is it the sequel to the other one, or I don't remember.
No, it's the same. What a world, or it's the same author.
Same author. Okay, so it's not the same story. But it only goes up to 12, right?
The last comment in the description in Steam Workshop is there should be enough XP for a completionist run to reach at least level 15.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, even if you don't do completion of stuff, that means you're going to get over 12 probably. So that's not a big deal. Okay. So, and then there's the two that I suggested too they're kind of like a prequel sequel type deal. That kind of deal. I don't know how good they are, but I was encouraged by the other one, the second in the series, because it had actually been updated earlier that day. So that means that the person's been working on it. So, which is always good. But I don't think they said what level it went up to. I think it goes up to 16, but I'm not
In
sure.
the description of the second, he says the module goes from 8 to 16. So I assume his first module goes at least to level 8.
Right. So, but we don't have to do them obviously next week. We just a matter of picking which one we want to do first, and we just have something to do after we're done with the next one. So, which is good. So, as long as we have new material to work with, it's fine. So, yes, we need space dwarves too. We need space dwarves. So, anyway, Hurricane's asking for trouble again. I can see that. Yeah, I wish they would have done actual dragon wings for that. I understand why they went the purple ones because of the different skin tones or whatever, but they could have just made those generic wings. Just give everybody the same generic, kind of tannish wings.
So how would that work for Divine Intervention? I need a 1 to 16 for it to work?
Yep.
Oh.
On a D100, you need a 1 to 16. At 16th level, because it's 1% per level. So if you use that level 10, it's only 10% chance.
How often can I use that?
Once, ever.
Oh.
It's a one-time use. It's very old school Dungeons and Dragons type deal. That is like way, way back for Divine Intervention. And what does it actually do? I have no idea.
Messiah, Muto, Jure.
Oh, Hurricane.
Yeah, you won.
Yes, Divine Intervention. Very old school. Okay, well, I got nothing else unless we want to discuss. We can actually, well, let's see. Should we do a fundraising thing for Jeff and Hurricane, or not Hurricane, hoping to get Baldur's Gate 3?
What? No.
No? But we can do it. We don't have to raise like $40-50, maybe 60. We can do it.
Is it worthwhile to do Baldur's Gate 3 for multiplayer?
Haven't done it yet, so I don't know.
Does it have to be 4? Or can you do it with 2?
You can do it with 2 people. You don't have to be 4, because when you actually.
So, what's the fun? Like once we're done, let's say we get multiplayer 4-person Baldur's Gate 3. We do a run, and then we're pretty much done, or is there replayability?
That I don't know. I don't know how much replayability you get out of there, but you got to realize that if you do multiplayer Baldur's Gate, it's not going to be over Well, it depends on what you actually do. If you're running with 4 people, I don't think you can do any of the companion stuff unless one of the people plays the companion, right? But if you do actually 4, player-made characters like we do here, you wouldn't do any of the storylines, or at least, I guess, the major portion of the storylines for the companions. I don't know how much material that actually eats up, but we're still talking about a lot of playtime if you don't do.
Well, as an alternative, on 2nd of November, For the King 2 releases.
That's very different from this, though.
It's turn-based and 4 players.
But it's very different than this. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to say that's a very different thing. Because it's...
Is it going to be similar to For the King?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a sequel.
Biggest
I think
changes
you got it.
from...
Yeah, I got it free from Epic, I think it was, and it's okay, but I haven't quite gotten into it yet, to be honest.
Yeah, we did. Was it last year or the year before? It was me, Catker, and Hurricane did For the King, and it was fun enough.
And
but
even on the normal difficulty, it's hard.
Yeah, it's not an easy game, that's for sure. Especially as when you start off, it's not so bad, but as you start leveling up, it gets pretty tough. Yeah, it's been about a year or so, and it's fun. It's not like this at all. Just to be clear, it's nothing like this. It's not Dungeons and Dragons. It's it's obviously inspired by that kind of thing because of the classes and whatever, but it's very different, and it's not a bad game. I'll say that. The only downside is nobody wanted to watch it. That was the major downside to it. Because we were having fun, it's just nobody was watching. I don't know why. So I don't know if it's because I remember when the game first came out, For the King was fairly popular on Twitch, but then it just died. And when we were playing it, nobody was watching, and that's very disheartening for me to have fun with such a game and we were playing it and having fun, yet nobody was watching, and it was just very disheartening. Hopefully 2 will be better, but we'll see. I have hopefully. When does it come out?
2nd of November.
Oh shit, it's that fast, huh?
12 days.
Oh shit.
And at the moment, there's a pre-purchase discount of 10% on it.
Yeah, that usually hangs around for the first couple of days. Maybe. Might be able to pick it up for cheaper through Fanatical too.
If you go on this Steam page, the 10% early adopter discount, I guess when it's on official launch, that goes away.
It's everybody does something different. That's the funny thing is, sometimes it's like you got to get before it releases, and other times there's a discount when it is released. Like the Troop, it's like a 10 or 15% discount right now for the first week. It just released earlier this week. Like was it Tuesday? Yeah, I think it released on Tuesday, and it's 15% off through next Tuesday. And again, everybody does stuff different on Steam. I don't know why, but they do. So
let's see. For the King 2, $30 Canadian. Baldur's Gate 3, $80 Canadian.
It is a difference, and I think For the King 2 has a much more replayability.
But it's pretty much the same as For the King, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I think For the King 1, with the latest version, you get, I think, 10 different campaigns.
So I should give For the King, play that a couple of times to see if it's worthwhile even for the King 2, then I guess. Okay, so I got For the King, so I'll play around with it a bit, but it didn't draw me in for whatever reason.
Yeah, it's different. It's different. But not bad. It's not a bad different. It's just different in a good way. So, the thing is Hobo interested in For the King 2? Keep in mind, I said we can try out For the King beforehand, but For the King is only 3 players. That's one of the big things for 2 is that they're introducing the 4th player can do multiplayer. So so we can try For the King 3 to see if Hobo has it already, of course. But we can.
I do not.
You do not. Okay.
I have no idea about For the King.
Okay.
Yeah, I must have got it free for Epic because I do have For the King.
Yeah, I have it too. I forget where I think I got it through Humble, actually. I think I have it through Humble Bundle a little over a year ago. probably longer. Who knows? But it's like I said, it's not a bad game, but it's definitely not like this. It's not like, there's there's a like a ranger type character which uses a bow. There's a warrior type that uses like sword and shield type stuff. A rogue type or a thief type that I think uses poisons. If I remember right, there's a bard that does like group buffs and that kind of thing. I think there's a spellcaster. I'm sure there is a spellcaster,
Yep.
but he does what, fire or something? I don't remember. It's been a while, so. And you can change around. You can like play around with. It's very cartoony. It's not. It doesn't even attempt to do any type of realistic look to it. It's very cartoony in its appearances. But again, it's well done and it's different. So, anyway, something to just kick around. We'll talk about it, I guess. You got For the King via an epic freebie.
Yeah. Well, I'll play around with it a bit. And I think I put in like maybe 1 or 2 hours, but it's been a few months, so I'll play around with it again a bit.
Digestible roguelite campaign. I love it.
Digestible roguelike?
Yep. For the King 2 provides a complete campaign with over 30 hours of gameplay split into 5 separate adventures, each narratively linked. The journey is long and the path is treacherous, but fear not. If your party fails, you will start stronger and wiser on your next playthrough, with better starting items to draft into your loadout.
Oh, that's different from the first, isn't it?
In the first, you could find those adventure books and unlock some special locations you can visit and buy something there or get buffs.
Right.
This looks like you can even alter your starting equipment.
Okay. And I do have For the King on Steam, which means I probably have it on Epic too.
Muster your might. Create your party from 12 unique character classes.
12?
Yep.
Oh, but you have to unlock them though, right?
Bit of nothing here from unlocking, maybe.
Because that's
Heavy-handed hitter of the blacksmith, potion-wielding alchemist.
Disparator Homework 3 was going on about a new co-op roguelike mode for up to 4, but that won't be out till first quarter next year. I'm still holding off on Homeworld 3. I'm not a real big fan of RTSs for the most part, at least not multiplayer. So, okay, so we have other ideas. Well, we'll worry about the For the King stuff later because we got time. Not much, but a little bit of time. What else? Anything else we want to discuss while we're here? No?
Nope.
Nope, we're good.
Okay. Okay, well, I guess we'll call it early day then, because reasons, and we will resume this spot next week. So, we'll go from there. So, again, thank you, Jeff, Hobart Hurricane, for joining me, and of course, thank you, everybody, for coming out and watching. Much appreciated. Hope everybody enjoyed the stream, despite the fact we all died. Well, we didn't all die. Some of us died. Not everybody died. Some of us bailed early. So, anyway, stream schedule. Tomorrow is going to be either X4 Foundations with the Star Wars Interworlds mod, which just did get updated this week. Or we could do more Starfield, depending on what I want to do in the morning. And depends on how many more patches they get before tomorrow with the Interworlds mod. So, Indomitable. What's this? Oh, you're throwing fireballs at us. Trying to kill us. Why? Stop it. Anyway, as I said, tomorrow, X4 or Starfield. Who knows? Sunday, though, Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous all day. First half of the stream is campaign stuff with Gimpy the Dwarven Crusader Angel for the first half of the stream, and then the second half of the stream is the Treasure of the Midnight Isles DLC with Viewer Group 10. Also, tomorrow and Sunday are the monthly giveaways for October. We're giving out a $25 Steam gift card each day to a lucky follower of the channel. If you have any questions on how that works, come by tomorrow. Doing the giveaway, first giveaway tomorrow. And then Monday, probably Master Magic or maybe X4, we'll see. Tuesday, Baldur's Gate 3 to continue on with the new campaign I started last week. And then Wednesday, Total War Pharaoh. Thursday, The Troop or Baldur's Gate 3 or X4, who knows? And then next Friday we're back here to Solasta multiplayer. Hopefully to finish this one up, or finish up this campaign, and then we'll move on to our next one, which we sort of discussed a few minutes ago. So, okay, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Tomorrow's stream starts at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. GMT for either X4 or Starfield. That's it. Thank you for watching. Have a great evening, great day, wherever you happen to be. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you tomorrow.